Yo, so what's up, guys? Today we're going to be continuing our quest into the unknown with our main man, Nutsack Parmesan, and the crew. We now officially have Beep and both Burn as well. When we last left off, we had just gotten in. So when we last left off, we just finished off at a city called Mongrel here. And that was so that we could recruit Beep. But without further ado, let's continue the journey into the unknown. And, well, maybe it's not so unknown anymore because we actually have a plan today. Now that we have Beep, hold on. Let me try out some new stuff here. And now that we have Beep, there's only one thing left to do. Oh, wait, no. And now that we have Beep, his stats are actually super low. No, because I'm trying to remember what I said last time and continue off. Frick. Now, because Beep's stats are so low, we're going to have to hurry on back to the hub here. Over here to the hub. Because listen, you know, our first priority above all else is to immediately get everybody stronger. Is to immediately get everybody to the same pace, rather. Because as you can see, Peep's athletics are 1, and his max possible speed is 18 miles per hour. Compared to Nutsack Parmesan, whose athletics are 74, and Burn, whose athletics are 43. Well, I guess Burn is only about 19 miles per hour anyways. Ah, shoot. Wait, they're like blocking each other. Oh no, it's the Fogmen. Look. Look how he predicts our movement. Now you see, we need to be very careful when it comes to the Fogmen, because if we go running into a Fogmen camp, well, as you can see, there's a lot of them in there. So, yeah. For our 3 people who cannot run that, for our 3 little soldiers who can't run that fast yet, it could be detrimental. So let's just head south. Now we do have one following us, and he does seem to be faster than us too, which is not a good sign. We have more following behind him. We're gaining a bit on him, though, through the magic of nav meshes. I don't think the Fogmen are very smart. He just wants to chase us endlessly. And the moment that he gets in front of us, he'll go for a swing, and hopefully he just misses. That would be the best case scenario. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. We do need to pay attention to where we're headed, though. there's two fog, no, a fog prince. Yes, two fog princes walking through. That's not ideal because they could catch up to us as well. It doesn't seem that they're aggroing though. That is a very good thing. This fogman here has failed to hit us many times now. And it doesn't seem that he has anybody else following him. The best course of action here might be just to attack him. You know what? We might as well try it because as we may find out soon, our melee skills are quite lacking. Now Burn is a little bit higher than Nutsack Parmesan, but 17 and 15 are nothing to write home about. And of course, Beep is... Well, Beep is Beep. His arms are almost skinnier than the skeleton's, and at least the skeleton is made of metal. But with that said, that we have 3 guys versus 1 fogman, I think our chances are pretty decent. So the power of the fogmen is mainly in the fact that they swarm in large groups. Beep won't attack. Come on, Beep. Oh, he's on block mode. And he's on range as well. There we go. Go. Oh, gosh. It's okay. He's getting tougher out there. This is good for him. And just like that. Absolutely perfect execution. Now that we actually have a significant number of people in the squad, it's time that we set up some jobs by shift clicking on these 2 things here, medic and rescue. Now, after a conflict, they should automatically heal each other immediately after. Let's see what he had. Not much. All right. A bit of fighting experience. Did we get any levels? No, it seems that because the Fogman was so weak, it didn't actually level us at all. You see, the way leveling works in Kenshi is the higher level the enemy is, the more effective you're going to be at killing him. Well, the less effective you'll be at killing him, but the more effective he will be at training you. More Fogmen. Luckily, some of these Fogmen seem to be less aware. Maybe just less focused on hurting us. Oh. Oh, no. That's a large group of Fogmen. That's not what you want. This could be bad. Now, Nutsack Parmesan does seem to be making a run for it. Bro, what's going on with my fucking game? I'm not... Okay, I wasn't pressing W right there. It was just going. What the fuck? Oh no. I gotta get the run back here. Well, this is really not looking good for the boys right now. That's a lot of Fogmen. It seems that if we look over here on our left, Nutsack Parmesan is attempting to hold them off. But this is really not looking great for the boys. Nutsack Parmesan has decided to stop running completely. Oh, it's because I didn't have them all selected. That could be a grave error. No worries, he is the fastest. Beep has been officially knocked out. Now that is bad because the Fogmen are cannibals, and Beep is a fleshly being. This is the one challenge when trying to obtain Beep as a follower. He is weak, slow, and when you try to bring him out of Mongrel, well, frequently this happens because there's really nowhere to go other than cut straight through these fog dunes. That's okay for now. We just keep running. Okay. What's going on right now? Why are they not walking at a normal speed? Okay, Beep is being carried by one of them, which is bad but also slightly convenient. Oh no, Burn stopped running. This is not looking good. That's like Parmesan is injured. This quest to retrieve Beep is proving to be much more formidable than we thought it would be. But no matter. Burn is single-handedly taking them on quite formidably, if I do say so myself. He's got 1 health on his left arm. And he's trying his absolute best. But even the greatest warriors fall eventually. Now, Nutsack, Parmesan, and Beep are getting kidnapped right now. And that's because the Fogmen, again, are cannibals. Burn, luckily, has 4 skeleton repair kits. However, he also has almost all the first aid kits. So in order for us to get ourselves out of this situation, Burn will need to heal himself to max. And then we will also have to go and save both Beep and Nutsack Parmesan in the same night before they get eaten alive by the Fogmen. Luckily, it does seem doable, potentially. If not, I'm going to have to reload, perhaps, but let's just get Burn to full HP. Let's verify that they're not eating us yet. Not yet. Beep has been... Oh no, and by the looks of it, Beep has been officially captured by them. He's enslaved. Which might be a good sign. It might mean that we have some time because there is this escaped servant over here that's also captured. Nutsack Parmesan is still being carried kind of off into the distance. The best thing we could have Beep doing is practicing his lockpicking and trying to escape while he can. Nutsack Parmesan shouldn't have any chance escaping on his own, actually, due to his superior stealth and lockpicking skills. However, Beep, he will have a much harder time. The fact that his stealth is low means that it's going to be really difficult for him to actually sneak out unless it's nighttime. And even then, it will be a little bit risky. I mean, the biggest problem is that they're... I don't even know where they're carrying... What are they doing with Nutsack Parmesan, man? The biggest problem is if they eat one of us before we can escape. Regardless, we have Burn back in our control. Beep is quietly practicing his lockpicking. Inconspicuous. Oh, shoot. They're still carrying around nutsack parmesan. For what reason? Okay, we have to be careful with Burn. He's actually been noticed. He's been fully spotted by somebody. And that is not ideal. They just seem to be running around in circles with nutsack parmesan in their hands. So why is Burn trying to sneak down somewhere where I'm not telling him to go? That's unfortunate. Oh well, in the meantime, there's two perfectly good pulls right there, guys. Guys. Oh no. This glitch could prove... Oh my god. Burn ran down into the pit. Burn! What is Burn doing? It's okay. They won't... We can attack the Fogmen all we want with Burn. Because ultimately, they're incredibly weak. He's quite a bit stronger than them. And they won't eat him anyways. And eventually they'll walk away. It seems that Beep has managed to get himself unlocked, which is very good. Nutsack Parmesan's health isn't deteriorating too quickly. I mean, Burn is definitely having some trouble with this. They're just running around in circles with nutsack parmesan on their back. This is absolutely sickening. This is some kind of ritualistic... This is some kind of ritualistic cannibal behavior. It cannot be deciphered. Oh no. There's two bodies over there that they've carried off. Is this what they do before they eat people? There has to be a pole for them to place me on. Oh my god, look at how many of them there are. Burn is still fighting. Okay. He actually stood back up from unconsciousness, it seems. And he immediately began fighting two more Fogmen. And it seems like he's beating them. Which is very good. The only thing that troubles me is... we will be able to escape if Nutsack Parmesan gets placed into a totem pole. But if they never place him into a totem pole ever, well, that's a problem. It doesn't seem like that I can take any actions whatsoever. Burn is still training. Oh no. Well, this isn't training anymore. There is an exploit we can do where if Burn gets knocked out around a lot of enemies and we try to stand up while those enemies are still present, it becomes very likely that our toughness will go to absolutely absurd levels. We're crippled. And sneaking. Beep is healing slowly but surely. Nutsack Parmesan is stuck in a catatonic state. Seems that he's not healing. He's wounded. He cannot move. This is looking like trouble. Oh my god. Dude, Burn is so dumb. I don't know what the fuck Burn thinks he's doing, man. I think he's trying to go do the job. He's trying to go heal the teammates. But he's just getting his ass beat every time. He keeps trying to walk deeper into the camp. And it was because he had the medic job, I think. And he was really working to go save the boys. Nutsack Parmesan's first tick in stomach has healed. Now the game plan for this, I'm really not sure what it should be. Um, I mean, we have to get Beep out, and then eventually they're gonna eat Nutsack Parmesan if we're not careful. So we really have to think fast a way to get them to drop him. Maybe wait a second. Maybe right as they pass, if I with Beep escape and attack this Fogman holding Nutsack Parmesan, will he drop him? It does not seem so. Okay, let's get in before Beep sustains too much damage. Ugh. This is an absolute mess. Okay, this might be something that I cut out. Perhaps. I'm gonna reload because that's just looking cooked. Our best course of action might be to kill this guy. Here, we'll use the last time I did this because I think it went well last time, right? No, never mind. Our best course of action is just to kill this Fogman now, since nobody else is around. Or you could take my comms, like my voice comms from before, and just place them over this fight. Just remove them from me saying anything now. Low key. Or some of the shots or whatever. Just like, I think that low key that fight was just better. Because I will be able to replicate that. Okay, so from this point on, it's really important that we don't encounter any more swarms. So let's try sneaking for a bit. And running over to a road so that it's more easily traversable too. Again, if we get caught, Beep only has 3 athletics. He's really unable to outrun the Fogmen, so a large group of them could easily wipe us out and then kidnap us. And there's absolutely nothing we could really do about that. This fog is dense. Too dense to see through even. You can barely see a few feet in front of you. Oh, a fogman out of nowhere. Hopefully there aren't any more around. Wait, there's damage numbers. Oh no, I think we've stumbled right into the fogman camp. Wait a second. Okay, it seems that we're safe. That could have been bad. We just need to run straight south and get to the border as soon as possible. These men have fought long and hard enough. It's a weak ragtag group of fellas. But listen, in just a few days' time, they'll be stronger than anybody's ever imagined them to be. Oh, pink leaves. Oh man, we're not out of the woods yet, guys. Not at all. As we approach the outskirts, though, things do get a little bit safer, I believe, so. Oh, God! I spoke too soon. They were waiting in the fog. No! Not like this. No! We could just do a hard cut to when I'm outside of the island, say, I escaped. Yeah, guys, so I totally escaped that situation. Don't you worry, guys. I 100% made it out of there. Oh, great. We have to refight it again? Oh, no. Hey, this is the reality. And just like that, we're able to beat him down like the fogman he is. Now at this stage, it's really worth us giving everybody medic and rescue jobs, so that way immediately after a conflict, we can heal each other automatically. Wonderful. See, isn't that just wonderful? Don't you love automation? Ah, yes, I do. I do love automation. Now, with that said, we need to chart a safe path out of the Fogman territory. Now, I'm seeing a wild animal symbol footprint here. I think that we need to walk to the side first before we encounter that directly. Oh no, not everybody's following. We cannot have people separated. Oh no. We must sneak. While we wait for everybody to group up, it's important that we don't get spotted. So maybe the best course of action from this point on is to just sneak our way out of the fog. Now I am hearing fogmen, noises, little groans and grimaces. It really is a shame because the Fogmen, if we could, uh, if we could ally with them, would be a very valuable resource. They are some of the strongest warriors. And, well, not the strongest warriors, but what I mean by that is they have a very large army. And we could basically just throw them at anybody and wipe out a city. Oh no. Seems that we've been spotted. By whom? The perpetrator doesn't seem to be approaching yet. We may be in the clear. As long as we keep our heads down. And just like that, we've escaped their sight. Oh no. Seems that there are more, and these are directly ahead of us. Let's do some scouting for our group. I don't see any fogmen in the direction of the arrows. Maybe we'll be okay. This fog is dense though, it's really impossible to see. Oh, did you see how it flashed for a moment there? I do wonder what this is from. We are gaining stealth skill at an incredible speed right now. Oh! The two Fogmen princes. I didn't even see them. Huh. Thank God they don't aggro. So that's a confirmed fact. The Fogmen princes will not aggro you. Confirmed fact 2026. I can't help but feel like we're on the home stretch here. Like, the road is right there and nothing will stop us at this point. Every time it seems that we're supposed to get spotted, the NPCs just de-aggro. And I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Oh no. They stopped sneaking. That means they've been spotted. There's a group of fogmen chasing. This is not good. We're on the home stretch. We have to clutch up. It's a severe issue though because they're faster than we are. The only thing that could save us at this point is by finding another group of people that could aggro onto them. In that case, let's separate Nutsack Parmesan because he's faster than them. And let's try our best to aggro somebody else. And maybe, just maybe, they will simultaneously be hostile to them. And then Nutsack Parmesan will, at the very least, be able to carry Beep away. Because we really cannot let Beep get captured. Oh no, they stopped running. That is very bad. That's very bad. They stopped running. Okay, but they're good now. It seems okay. The fog isn't stopping, which is not a pleasant bit of knowledge to gain. Okay, we're in the clear now. Maybe if we get far enough out. Oh my god, you hear all the footsteps? Oh my god, it's insane. We just have to keep running ahead with Nutsack Parmesan and hope that they lose their will to chase us and leave us alone. Oh my god, Nutsack Parmesan. Please keep your head in the game, man. Burn can tank some hits, and even if Burn gets taken out, it's okay because they won't kidnap Burn. Burn is a robot. And the Fogmen... Well, the Fogmen are cannibals. And what does a cannibal like more than killing humans? Is eating them. You can't eat a robot. Beep does seem to be getting surrounded and beaten. It would be detrimental for him to take a 26 damage hit to the chest right now. We almost need Burn to come over here and attack this Fogman. Burn has decided to stop running and start fighting? Since when? Oh no. Things are not looking good, and I'm not sure that anywhere in this area is there any mutually hostile NPCs. Okay. We have one resort left to protect Beep from death. It's time to kite. There you go, that's one hit. As long as we can keep the ones that get ahead the most off of Beep, then we're good. Burn can get killed. It doesn't even matter if Burn gets killed. We'll just send Burn back to the hub. These other two guys, we just have to ensure that Beep never gets hit again. And if that happens, we'll make it out alive. Nutsack Parmesan is the only guy that we need to be microing right now. A little reload. And then hit this guy, this Fogman right here. Boom. Perfect. Great shot, Nutsack Parmesan. Great shot. My god, Nutsack Parmesan truly is a genius. Hey, you know, Beep doesn't look all that different from the Fogmen when it really gets down to it. That's another hit. Great job. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my micro. I knew that Nutsack Parmesan's crossbow skill would come in handy at some point. This is the perfect scenario. And not to mention, this whole time, Beep's been running, so he's up to 8 athletics. Could we get a hand for Beep? Good job, Beep. And 16 stealth too. He's a great addition to the Unholy Assassins. He's already making himself very useful. It's funny because Burn is... Oh! Perfect! This is perfect! This is perfect! Burn only has 3 of them on him now. In fact, we could utilize that still. I think those bowls might be powerful enough to destroy this entire horde. And then we don't have to do the kiting anymore. Although the kiting will work at this stage. Yeah, the kiting will work. We just allow Burn to handle his own battle here. Oh no, nutsack parmesan. I need to stay macroing with nutsack parmesan, or microing, rather. Okay, that's one down. We only need to shake off these two more. Oh no, I'm making a crucial error. And Beep 2. Beep 2 is getting hit. That's okay. Where's Beep at? Oh no. Oh no. I'm messing up badly. Burn no longer has any Fogmen on him. And now Burn officially has no more Fogmen on him either. That's perfect. Okay, Nutsack Parmesan is slowly catching up to Beep after my failure to protect him. But that's okay. He only took one additional hit, and it didn't seem to be in any place that was too much trouble. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I thought I was controlling Nutsack Parmesan for a moment and I accidentally turned Beep. Those are beak things. That's a terrible sign. That could be very, very bad. We have to hope that the Fogmen are enough to distract the beak things. That could be very, very, very bad. Again, the beak things are carnivorous. So the main concern with the beak things is that they try to eat us. Burn getting killed by one, or rather knocked out, isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. We'll have Burn travel down this road path, hopefully, and avoid most of them. Oh my gosh. They're not chasing anymore. And now we can say that Beep is officially a free man. Beep is officially a free man. Although he was never really a slave in the first place, but well, he was stuck in one place. He was stuck in Mongrel. Let's not get caught up in the specifics. Beep is here now, and he is our friend. Alongside Nutsack Parmesan and Burn. Let's try to make sure Burn doesn't get attacked by beak things, huh? That would... I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it wouldn't be ideal either. And speak of the devil. Huh. That one was getting a little feisty right there. I was thinking I was about to eat my words. You know, now that we're out in the clear, I'm going to allow Beep and Nutsack Parmesan to take a rest. Here in the border zone, the only things we have to worry about are dust bandits and hungry bandits. And those two things aren't that scary, all things considered. I mean, really, Burn is only just a ways this way. There's a case to be made for having them all meet up together in the middle. And look at that. Reunited at last. The journey from the fog was chaotic. It was hectic. These three men fought with their lives. And they got out, well, bloodied and bruised. But alive nonetheless. But we can't celebrate for too long. Because now that we have 3 men in our squad, it's not just that we have 2 friends. We are now 3 times as efficient as we were when we were solo with Nutsack Parmesan. Meaning that our ability to progress is now 3 times faster. Theoretically speaking, of course. From this point on, our only real priority is returning to the hub. And continuing our goal of setting up a temporary shop there. And just like that, our fated heroes ran up the hill and right to the walls of the hub. Ah, it was a long journey and it feels good to be back. Oh, I nearly forgot. Let's go check on our Nugget. How's he doing in here? Or she? Oh no. Oh no. Our Nugget. They've escaped. No. We literally worked for hours grinding. I think I literally sat in here for an hour chopping him down, healing him, chopping him down, healing him until I de-armed and de-legged him completely. And just like that, he's gone? I thought we had something special. Ah, no matter. As always, no matter. We have $7.8 thousand. And with that, we can do some very interesting things here in the hub. Among them is walk into this building here, which is the largest building in the hub. We can click inside of it and we can see that it's for sale. Yes, this building is for sale for 12,000 cats. Now that isn't explicitly necessary because we are a member of the Shinobi Thieves already. However, this is just something that we need to keep in mind as we progress and make some money. Because we don't have $7.8 thousand, or, well, we don't have $12,000, which is a problem. So we can't buy that building. Okay. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. But as you can see, we do not have $12,000. We have $7,800. So with that said, we need to make some money. Now there are a few ways we can do that, some easier than others. But for now, we're only going to be worrying about one thing. And you're asking yourself, oh, I wonder, you're really thinking in your mind right now. I already know it. You're thinking in your mind, what's he going to say? What's going to be the big money-making method that he's going to use? What's the most reliable money-making method in the hub in 2026? The most reliable money-making method. You want to make money? Do you want to become... We could do like a Sigma edit here, like a Sigma money-making training edit. Like while they're all in here training in this room. I'll put them all on dummies real quick. If you want to become strong in this world, you have to grind. You have to give your all. If you want to make money, you have to pick up the phone and dial. That's a Wolf of Wall Street reference. Never mind. I don't know if that's going to work in the video. You have to pick up that phone and dial. No, but the method is really nothing special. All we're going to be doing, is, I don't know if we can see it from this angle quite yet. Okay, oh yeah, now I see it. It's right here. All we have to do is with both burn and nutsack parmesan, click on this copper resource and click use. Now what that's going to do is make it so that they have a new job. Operating machine, copper resource. So, you know, if you haven't connected the dots yet, the way that we're going to be making money is by doing the exact same thing that we were doing when we were enslaved. Laboring. Isn't it wonderful? Well, I think I maybe have already done that. I think I've already explained that in this playthrough now that I think about it, because they have a high laboring skill, which means they've been laboring already, actually. So we may not want to include that. We can just like redo it in post, perhaps. It's probably something we'll have to redo in post. And in the meantime, we have nutsack parmesan and burn over here, laboring away so that we can eventually sell a little bit of copper and make some money. Beep only has one job to do while he's here in the hub. It's time for us to get our $10,000 worth of these training dummies up here. Now again, Beep is very fresh. We had him hitting the assassination dummy not too long ago. So he has three assassination, but his melee attack is dog shit. His assassination is dog shit, and we've got dummies in here for him to hit to get him up to par. So we might as well get that done now. I'm going to speed up while they're grinding a little bit. Or actually, I'll get some B-roll shots first. Might have to zoom in on this one. Yeah, I'm getting some cool shots here. Beep with the fire in the background. Or Beep behind the fire. Like he's, you know, it's a trial by fire. This one might be a little better. Okay. Now I can just fast forward a bit while they're doing that. When they finish mining this rock right here, I'll have Burn carry it since Nutsack's a bit more behind on the laboring. Dude, gosh. Someone's attacking Nutsack Parmesan. Run, Nutsack Parmesan, run. It's okay, at this point, Nutsack Parmesan is much faster than any bandit in this area. Now with that first little bit of copper that Burn has brought back to the barman, we only want one thing, or one kind of thing at least. Building materials, well, and more building materials, although they're not called building materials exactly. And we've practically lost no money doing that. Huh. The bandits chased in Nutsack Parmesan and they're getting hurt. Now we can't quite afford the $12,000 building yet, but what we can afford is this little $1,500 shack. And the nice thing about a $1,500 shack is that when you set out to repair it, it only requires 3 building materials as opposed to the much larger amount that a very big building like this would. So with that said, we only need 2 more building materials, and then we'll be able to have our first structure. owned by the Unholy Assassins, officially. In the meantime, we might as well have Burn help Nutsack Parmesan. The leader's sword is worth looting, that's for sure. Horse choppers are not the greatest weapons in the hands of a hungry bandit leader, typically because they're very low quality, but they're effective nonetheless. This one ninja is having some trouble with these hungry bandit leaders, so we might as well get a little bit of hands-on training in. It's high time Nutsack Parmesan started getting his melee attack on. So I might take him off of the crossbow for a little while. His crossbows are already high enough for what we need him to do right now, so perfect. Great job. Now again with Burn, we can go check the other bar over here, over yonder. Ah, yes, burn. Feel the burn. And then talk to the barman. Let's hope he has 2 at least. Perfect. He has 5. Okay, so with these 2 building materials, we can begin our very first base. So now we're just going to have Burn head straight on over to the hub and start rebuilding this small shack. In fact, we can make Burn our permanent engineer. And that is again by shift clicking on the building itself, shift right clicking, and then clicking build. And now, not only will he mine copper as a job, but he will build any buildings that are available to build, if as long as we have building materials to build them with. And just like that, our shack is done. Now, I haven't established yet what we're going to be using this shack for. However, there's really only one thing that's important to us right now. And that is the research bench. Now, the research bench is integral in Kenshi. We haven't even scratched the surface of this game yet. Make sure we get some good placement here. And click confirm. Now, the building materials for the small research bench, we need 3. So in fact, we do want to go and buy all of the building materials from the bar down here. All right, Burn. Come on, let's go. And he has exactly 3. Which is perfect. Now that Burn has the engineering job, he should automatically go to the research bench. Yes, perfect. You see, if Burn possesses the items needed to construct something that we have planned out, he'll automatically run to it, add the materials, and construct it. So you have one building material, then you can get up to one condition. 3, you can get up to 3 condition, and at max condition, that's when you can actually use it for its purpose. Okay, and just like that, the research bench is built. Now I'm just going to add all of the available research that we can right now and prioritize above all else storage boxes, and you'll see why in just a second. Again, I think Burn's going to become our little smarty pants because we're going to also instruct him to be our researcher as well. So while Nutsack Parmesan is swinging away at the rocks and selling them for cats, Burn will be expanding his already intelligent brain. Oh, it seems that Nutsack Parmesan had 2 building materials on him all along. I had forgotten about that in our endeavors. It's been a little while since I've assessed. No matter. None of that will matter soon at all, because now we have storage boxes unlocked. Now there's a special thing we can do with storage boxes. Oh, but it seems that these are the it does seem that these are the exterior storage boxes. And I don't know that these are exactly what we're looking for. I may have been mistaken. Allow me a moment. There's a potential that we might need tech level 2 to get the indoor storage boxes, but we'll see once we've completed all this research. Okay, now we're able to build it. I don't know why what was blocking us from doing it before, but it might have something to do with the fact that we just completed that other option. However, there's one very important thing we want to do, and that is build a storage point for raw copper. Because if we have a raw copper storage point built, let's get that a little bit closer to the wall here if we can. Then, once this node fills up with ore, as it is about to do, Nutsack Parmesan will automatically go over to it, loot it, and bring it back to the storage that we have built. So speak of the devil, let's watch him do it right now. Just like that, perfect. And we are fully automated. Burn sits here and researches. Nutsack Parmesan brings the copper back, and it's right next to the bar, so we can easily sell it whenever we decide we want to. Our efficiency has just been boosted by tenfold. Truly. Huh, and let's check on Beep. He's up to 14 assassination. You know, that's pretty good for a starter. And assassination in itself is pretty easy to grind anyways, so it's really not the biggest deal. But 15 assassination, that's a good number. I say we let him train on the training dummy for melee now. And look at how much faster he's gaining levels than he would be otherwise. It's just free. So all we need to do now is realistically just grind this exact structure out for a while, and once everybody's ready, I'll just put them all on copper, and I'll just have them mine copper until we make maybe around 50 to 100,000 cats. I want to build another storage, but I don't believe that we have enough space. So let's bring Nutsack Parmesan. And I'm seeing some very juicy real estate right next door, so I'm going to have Nutsack Parmesan stroll on over here and buy this second small shack and repair it and add his materials. Very good. You see, as is with 3 squad mates, with 2 small shacks, we can fit twice as many constructions. There's no way that this guy has already restocked, right? There's no way. Oh my gosh, and he has. Huh. You know, you really can't make it up sometimes. It's a beautiful thing. We have both Nutsack, Parmesan, and Burn working on the next small shack. And just like that, our second small shack is built. And inside of it, the priorities are very simple. For now, we just want more storage. I think if we're careful here, we'll be able to get 2 large storage things to fit in the back. Now, I don't know that for a fact, so don't quote me on it. But I'm gonna give it a good old college try. Ooh. Oh, that's looking really good. That's looking really good. Oh, but it's not looking like we're going to be able to fit two. We'll have to put them side by side. But as you can see, we did one for building materials, and this next one we're going to be doing for iron plates. These will both be considerably common for us to be farming in large amounts or wanting to store to make our building more efficient also. Luckily, Byrne has the building materials required already in his inventory, which are just iron plates. It's just one iron plate to build a storage container. And then we can store our 3 iron plates with a max capacity of up to 50 and a max capacity of up to 100 for building materials. We are truly, truly moving along quickly now. Beep is already up to melee attack 4. He's only going to be able to get up to 5, I believe, but that's okay. All right, it's getting late, low key. It's 2 a.m. for me right now. The hub training. Next session I'm going to be doing is going to be basically a full training run. Here, I'll just save this name. And I'm going to say I'll do like a transition before, and then when I get back next time, it will be basically like a chill, no talking training run. Will be like the next recording session I do and upload. So yeah, we can do like, well, not training, but like money run. It will be money grinding because everyone will be caught up, and it will be at a point where like all the available stuff that we have to do is just buying books and researching shit pretty much, and that'll be it. So yeah, with that said, oh, it seems that Byrne just finished all of the research that we had available for him. And we have some new ones opened up to us now because we have some books inside of the research table. We already have access to the most important training dummies that we would need at the moment. So really the next thing we could fundamentally use is just cooking. However, we don't have that many books, so the next thing that we need to do is just get more money. Like I was saying before, we just have to get a lot more money. We need a lot more money so that we can buy a lot more books and get a lot more building materials and get a lot more iron plates and build a lot more structures and build a lot more structures to get more people and then make more money, and it will be a self-feeding exponential process moving forward from here on out. So yeah, nutsack parmesan, Byrne, and Beep will soon come together in one singular task. In fact, it's high time Beep joined the fold of the copper mining individuals I just ripped ass. Now, because burn is actually a little bit stronger than beep is, I'm going to have burn come and use this copper resource over here. And then beep can be stationed over here with nutsack parmesan as a duo. So that way they're more likely to survive together. Wait, I'm a silly guy. Let me get this right. I accidentally told him to halt to it, not operate the machine. What a silly mistake. What an absolutely silly mistake. Get over there, Burn. Alright. And now we've got beep, nutsack parmesan all at once, and soon to be burn. Mining copper and depositing it into our copper box to sell for oogles and oogles of cash. Ha ha ha. Alright. I will continue in the next VOD. I'm low-key tired as fuck. I put off recording this all day, but I was like, you know what? You know what? Kenshi is my passion. YouTube is my passion. And I need to do this right now. That's how much I care about you guys over at the VOD channel. Oh, and just a little check-in, guys. Just a little check-in. We have a new subscriber. We're up to 9 subscribers on the Map U VOD channel. Hey, if you're over on the Map U VOD channel right now and you're watching, I just want you to know that I fucking love you. I fucking love you. Goon rating, 8.5 out of 10. Overall strong, but voice a little rough around the edges. Fuck yeah. I'll give him like a... Let's hit him with like a drool emoji or something. Actually, no, I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm just going to give him a heart. Fuck yeah. I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest. Oh, shoot. It's up to 244 views. That's very nice. That is very nice indeed. Very high average view duration of 11 seconds. Or 11 minutes. It's very good. Alright, well, I have to stop the recording now so that I can upload the next VOD. I think I might start doing little check-ins like this at the end of the VOD because it low-key just feels nice. And I want to acknowledge you guys because I really do appreciate it. It's the first form of support that I'm receiving on this new era of YouTube that I'm doing, which is Kenshi and RimWorld and all kinds of other games. So, yeah. I hope that you enjoyed episode 5 of the Kenshi $0 Enslaved Assassin run. This will be getting edited into a long-form video, a very high-quality long-form video. So this is really just the beginning of a long series of mogul moves that we'll be making over the next year or so to blow up my 2 YouTube channels into absolute stratospheric levels. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. And I'm trying to get better with every single VOD. Hopefully, as you guys watch this series progress, that you're also feeling that the skill in Kenshi and in commentary is improving at the same time. So I'm always open to feedback. By all means, just let me know. And shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. Hey. You feel me? Shoot. Alright. Got you guys on the flip. Peace out.